if you are done with your self-abandonment patterns and you're ready to set no-negotiable standards, this is for you. I'm sharing with you the powerful principles that I live by that will help you set your standards so freaking high and so freaking aligned with your worth. Are you ready? As a woman who used to put other people's needs above my own, as an ex or recovered people pleaser, if you will, I realized that there are standards that if I'm not going to set for myself, people are going to walk all over me. And let me tell you, in your 40s or even in your 30s, in your 20s, it doesn't matter. It's time to set the bar higher. Okay, so here goes. I have a list because if not, I'm going to ramble. So the first one is, I don't say yes to avoid discomfort. I just don't. I used to say it. I used to do it. I choose what is right for me. So the hot tip on this is to learn how to connect to your intuition, how to connect to your body and listen to your intuition, and what is your intuition and all that kind of stuff. And that is simply by practicing breath work, intuitive writing, meditation, all those things that can help you connect with yourself, mindfulness things that can help you connect with your intuition and be so freaking okay in your body to hold that freaking boundary and to just be okay with saying no. And one more thing that you can do, and that's another tip, that if somebody invites you to somewhere or something that's not aligned to you, you can simply literally just text, "Thank you for thinking of me. I won't be able to make it this time." Boom. That's it. Mic drop. Move on with your life. Okay, next. I don't over explain my needs to be more acceptable or get validation from other people. I just don't. If there's something I need, if there's something I want, if I need peace, if I need quiet, if I need, I don't know, whatever you need, I'm not over explaining it anymore. I'm done with it. I'm done like, oh, but I need to take time off because blah, blah, blah. No, because nobody cares. Nobody cares. I don't care. You don't care. Just do what you need. Say what you need. Say what you want. And if somebody is not okay with it, okay. Okay, fine. Like, move on with your life, right? The next thing is if my body tightens, like if my body's like feeling like stress, like if I'm feeling like or if I'm about, especially around if you're about to make like a big decision and you feel like heaviness in breathing, like your body's tight, or just like heaviness, like heavy energy, what I do is, instead of pushing through, which I used to do so much, I was so much in my masculine energy, and it was literally killing me slowly. And so what I do instead, I pause. I don't make decisions from a place of survival, scarcity, stress. No, even if it means that I'll make the decision tomorrow morning after my freaking meditation. Okay? I'll call you back. I'll text you back. I'll email you back. I'm not going to make a decision if I'm feeling stressed, because I know that if I make a decision from fear or from stress, boom, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, and it's going to bite me in my freaking butt. So I'm not going to do it. Next thing, I don't prioritize being liked and over being honest. Like, I just don't think about, oh, I need them to like me. And again, I used to be a freaking people pleaser. I used to not even say anything, not even speak up, not say what I want, what my needs are. I wouldn't say my opinions because I was so fearful of not being accepted, not fitting in. That's like a story of my life. I moved 2 countries in 10 years. So all I wanted was to fit in, but I'm really done with it. And you should too. And also another point to that, I'm going back to like practice mindfulness and being good with your body. It's what it does, how it helps you is it helps you like hold that space, hold that like discomfort of what's gonna happen if you're gonna say something that the other person is not accepting. Like there's like a discomfort, and again, if you're a people pleaser, you know what I'm talking about. There's like a discomfort of like, oh my god, like literally it's kind of like the fight or flight thing, that like you feel like, oh my god, there's like a bear running behind you, when literally you just said what you wanted and you're just scared that the other person will not accept you. So this is really like giving you meditation and journaling and all those things that I mentioned before will give you anchor, will help you be grounded and anchored in yourself. So that's a really, really good point. The next thing, okay, so this is what I just mentioned a little bit, but the next thing is I let silence be enough and I don't rush in to speak. When you're like, you say something like, let me give you an example. Like if you say, for example, a friend is inviting you over and you really don't want to go. Like you don't want to go. You had a long week, you're planning to travel, you're stressed, you need to pack, you have like so many things, like you need to finish a few things at work before you go to your travel. Like it's just a lot of things, okay? And then your friend is like, oh, can you come over? Let's have fun. Let's have tea together or coffee or whatever. We'll chat. And literally, you like your friend, like you love her, but you don't have the capacity. So okay, so then, and that's the uncomfortable silence I mentioned before. So then what I used to do is I used to go anyways. I used to go anyways and drain myself and then stay up for like freaking hours because I didn't pack on time. I didn't do anything, all the things that I wanted to do. So what I started doing is being okay with that silence and just literally be so freaking honest and just say, you know what, I love you so much. I want to spend time with you. I want to be with you. How about we'll do it when I come back from my trip? I'm just giving you an example. Obviously, you can take it and fill in the blanks, but just being honest and saying, you know what, I don't have the capacity right now. I have so much going on, and like, I love you so much, and I know you can understand. And let me tell you something. If this person will not understand, if this person will be mad at you, wow, this was not your freaking person. Okay, well, let's move on. By the way, it reminds me, I have another theory about like, let me know in the comments if you want to hear about it. It's like, I call it the shoe theory, but it's really about friendships and adult friendships specifically, okay? Let me know in the comments. I can share more about it. Okay, the next thing is I notice, and again, with mindfulness, with practicing being connected to myself, I notice moments where I want to shrink myself, and I actually do the opposite. And I'm still working on it because obviously the more you grow in life and the more you learn in life, you have more challenges. So I'm still working on it. And still till today, if there are places that I feel like I'm shrinking, like I remember that I had a boss, so horrible. I'll probably talked about it in other videos, but whenever he used to be so sexist and like horrible. So I felt like I'm shrinking because he used to kind of make fun of me like in front of everybody in the office, and I used to shrink myself. And I didn't respond. I didn't say anything because I thought like that's a higher route, that's a higher path, whatever. And then at one point after I started practicing like mindfulness and all those things and all the things that I'm talking to you about now and I'm working with my clients on, once I learned those things, I was able to actually show up, but not in a nasty way. Like I wouldn't like say, hey, yeah, you freaking asshole. Like I wouldn't say that, but I would say something that would kind of piss him off, but in a very intelligent way that is so aligned with my values and is so aligned with like the high value woman that I am. Like I would never go down to that level. So, just like notice those times when you want to shrink and do the opposite. And over time, it's like a muscle. Over time, you'll get better at it. The last thing is I do not feel like I need to earn my rest. I allow myself to rest. And this was also a big deal. Up until a few years ago, I would just be go, go, go. I was in the masculine energy all the time, working, trying to accomplish things, having goals, having deadlines, all those things. I still do have deadlines. I still do have goals. Now I'm more I'm more balanced. My masculine and feminine energy are more balanced, that I know how to tap into the masculine and know how to tap into the feminine, and they both work in a synergy, and I feel like it's more coherent, and I know that it allows me also to rest, because if you're not resting, it's just like that, like if you have an iPhone, you know, you have like the bar of the percent of the iPhone, and like, okay, well, if you don't charge your phone, then your phone's gonna die. So it's the same thing. Like, why are you not allowing yourself to rest? So you can literally practice that. And I know that, again, if you're either in your masculine energy and you're go and you're exhausted, either you're a people pleaser, either you're both, it could be both because I was both. All of those things, these are all things that you can start setting those standards and making them non-negotiable. It does take practice. It does take practice, and it's not going to happen overnight. And if you are interested in going deeper and not just like the YouTube fluffy stuff, if you are interested, I have a 6-week program where I have a group of women. It's very intimate. It's not a lot of women because I like to have this kind of one-on-one, as if it's one-on-one with you, but when it's a group, then everybody's going through that journey together, and I love it because the conversations are amazing. And it's starting April 28th. The link is below. If you want, go ahead, look at it. If you want, DM me, let me know what you think. If you have questions, I'm here for you.